Hey everyone, I'm Ultimate456, you're the Ultimates, and welcome to episode 20 of Let's Platinum Resident Evil 7. Alright, so let's drop down into this sort of swampy, marshy area. The bio, is that what they were saying? Okay, drop down. A lot of dead fish around here. I can hear a helicopter, but I can't see it. Interesting. Okay, so we are getting now pretty damn close to the end of the game. I'm hoping that I can finish it by next episode. First playthrough. Yeah, and we'll see what happens. Push the fish, push the fish. Go, go, go. And goodbye, fish. It doesn't let you, sadly. Alright, cool. So now we just swim through this sort of murky swamp thing, climb up into this destroyed area. Alright, so we've got a few things here. We've got some enhanced handgun ammo. Don't find that too many times. The Abercrombie Salt Mine in South Dalby, even though it says Parnaby Salt Mine Company, South Dalby, which apparently is in Louisiana. This is file number 28, I believe. Let's have a look. February 18th, 1892. There was a collapse in the Patterson mine. Tuan and Beckford are dead, and Huxley will never walk on his own again. Old man Stan was right. The ground there is too unstable. The next day, February 19th, 1892. The company's not going to send us any replacements. They want us to work double shifts instead. I can't wait to get back to the old country. Is that a file? My mistake, that is not a file. That is not a file. Alright, there's a Mr. Everywhere over there. We're going to get it in just a second. Let's go over here. There are some psychostimulants. There's a photo of a helicopter, and on the other side it says, "Are they watching us from that helicopter?" I actually don't know what this is referring to, but there's a bit more. Let's listen to this.
Alpha 1, this is Bravo 1. Do you read?
This is Alpha 1. Report. Did you find anything?
A thorough search of the Baker property revealed 0 survivors. Repeat, 0 survivors. We did find evidence of a skirmish.
Eveline?
Negative. However, we did find several encrypted messages from the Baker's son Lucas to an unknown third party. You can probably guess who that was.
That's just great. We've had reports using the abandoned mine south of the property. I'm gonna go have a look.
Roger that. We'll meet you at those coordinates.
If you encounter Eveline, orders are shoot to kill. Repeat, shoot to kill.
Okay, I have a feeling, like, as of this recording, I haven't actually played the DLC, but I have a feeling that little bit there might come up in the DLC. So we'll see when we get there. 120 machine gun ammo. So obviously we'll never go back to the camper van in the middle of the yard. So those cages, the steroids one and the stabilizer one, are here, and as is the one with the Magnum. And luckily we have our storage box here. You've taken me as things. That was very nice. Anyway, we got our 10 antique coins. Yes, you'll have 10 because this cost... One of them costs 3, one of them costs 5, which gives you 8. 8 plus the 9 here equals 17, and there are 18 coins. So they give you kind of one extra just to, you know, help you out in case you... I think probably the very first one is the hardest to get, so they kind of give you that. Alright, and you can collect, finally, the Magnum. The most powerful weapon in the game, pretty much. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down here to the 44 mag ammo. I'm going to load it into the gun. Now I'm just going to get rid of it for a second. Just get rid of everything. Put that there. Okay, and the other thing I want is this. And I'm just going to go shoot that Mr. Everywhere so I don't forget. Alright, cool. So let's see. So we want that. We want some handgun ammo. Let's take a shotgun. All the shotgun shells we have. Want to take the Magnum as well. Enhanced handgun ammo. The rest of the mag bullets. Some psychostimulants. And I think that's about it, because everything else... I guess we could take the knife. Just have a look. Jesus. Alright, hang on. We need to create... No, not that. Sorry. We need to do this one. Please tell me this will give me the trophy. Maybe... Oh, maybe it's flamethrower fuel that I never made. I'm just wondering. Hang on. Okay, I know I've made the last 4. There we go. Okay. It must have been flamethrower fuel that I didn't make. Probably because I thought it was like... Well, basically it is useless. Now, here's the thing. Do I get opportunity to get another one? I'm a little concerned that I don't. I want to reload this. I want to load my enhanced ammo. Let's do that. Probably don't even need, that's the thing, we don't even need like half of this. Let's just get rid of all this. I'll keep the, I'll keep this. And this. Alright, there we go. I think that's what I want. Alright, let's see if we can do this. So, we're going to use psychostimulants. And we're just going to leave. First item, burner fuel. Second item, 1 mag ammo bullet, chem fluid, strong chem fluid, and I'm just quickly going to drop these off because I want to have enough space to collect everything. We're pretty much like right at the end of the game. There's only a handful of stuff left to do. And the only thing worth taking or worth using is the Magnum. I'm just taking the other stuff to be extra cautious. Cool, here we go. A bunch of enemies here. You can basically skip all of them if you want. Or you can use the Magnum, which is really fun. Don't worry about using the bullets. Goodbye. I'll take that. Who's next? Hello. Can even do it. Ah, I missed. Of course, I never miss when I am practicing. Like, I've done this section, I don't know, a few times now. And every time I did it, I never missed, like, the free shots. Hang on. There we go. I was like, I don't want to risk it, but I do want to risk it. Okay, and I think it's just, yeah, just a herb. What was the last time that I picked up? I have no idea what I picked up in that other one before. It's alright. Oh, I was using enhanced ammo, oops. Okay, cool. So now we press this button here, and we're going to go down into the salt mines. Get in there. Alright, so there are 5 files to collect, and 2 Mr. Everywheres. And how are we doing for time, actually? Okay, just over 6 hours. Cool. Hopefully I can find all of them, so there's one there, and the other one is there. Okay, yep. And I'm pretty sure I know where the 5 files are as well. Cool. Alright, yeah, you can't walk until the game allows you to. Alright, here we go. So we've got some long-range explosive to take care of. Hello. Goodbye. One thing about this game, and I mean you'll see it here as we go, is that the end of the game is very, like, not boss intensive, you know what I mean? Like, I mean there kind of is a boss, but it's ridiculously easy. And you don't need to, like, hang on a sec. Oh, okay. Like, there's no difficulty really in trying to defeat it. Which I don't mind, to be honest. Like, almost every game has, like, you know, you get to a certain point and you're like, like, let's say you're playing, like, the most, the hardest difficulty in the game. Another mag ammo here. Yeah, I think that the dynamic difficulty is only giving me very little ammo because it gave me such large amounts before. Remote bombs for whatever reason. That's where it came from. Anything here? No. What was it? Usually, like, you're playing the hardest difficulty. Oh, crap. That's not good. Okay, thank goodness. I had to concentrate for a sec. Oh, we're down to very low bullets. But we've got the shotgun. Alright, this one, there is an enemy that comes out, but you can actually completely avoid him if you get this quick enough. So you run up to the minecart, press X, and then just press forward, and there's an enemy to our right, and you got me. It's alright. Hello, goodbye. Don't forget how strong the shotgun is. Yeah, so you're playing like the hardest difficulty in a game, and you're like, oh crap, I'm up to the end, I have to fight this stupid boss who's really, really hard. And, you know, that kind of sucks, but then obviously you get over it and it's like, yay, I succeeded and I was able to pass. But this one kind of bucks the trend and says, you know what, no difficult boss at the end of the game. I'm just going to put some stuff in there, and you're going to play through it and you'll succeed no matter what you do. And everything will be fine. Let's use some more psychostimulants. Alright, so there, I think this is another... shotgun shells, okay. Alright, don't have any more thingy. Neuro rounds. Huh, that's a tough one to find, I think. Okay, I literally don't have any more. Whoa. I'm gonna have to use high-powered or enhanced handgun ammo. Yes, I almost missed this, so right over there. There's a mister everywhere. Make sure you get that. Whoops! Oh man. Do I have strong chem fluid to repair? Thank God. I mean, a strong first aid spray. Alright, here we go. So, here is where a bunch of files start to come in. So there's some steroids, some last minute steroids. Inject yourself. Increase your max health. Let's look at this. This should be file, hang on. Yeah, this is file 28. Alright, sent. Friday, January 16, 2015, 12:42 AM. Thanks to you guys, it's been about a week since my head's been clear and back to normal, and she still thinks she's got me. You guys really need to work on fixing that. Not only does she look like a little kid, but she's about as stupid as one too. Mom and Dad are still totally under though. I was wondering, is this whole family obsession something you guys programmed into her? It's kind of effed up. Friday, November 4th, 2015, 2:10 AM. That bitch Mia is still somewhere in between Evie, La La Land, and reality. She gets pretty violent, so I locked her up in a cell. I thought maybe Eveline would get mad since Mia's her favorite and all, but she doesn't seem to care. She actually goes and visits her sometimes. She thinks Mia's her mommy. Like I said, your bioweapon is effed up. Interesting. Friday, September 1st, 2016, 1:10 AM. Geez, almost a full year later. Eveline's family obsession is getting out of hand. She's making everyone kidnap more and more assholes off the street to add to a freak show of a family. Maybe she's getting tired of Mia not coming around, but it's a pain in the ass for me because I gotta clean up the mess whenever someone new comes along. By the way, Evie's looking sick or something. Her skin is getting all wrinkly and she's getting grey hairs. Is that supposed to happen? It's almost like she's getting old all of a sudden. Oh, okay, so that's... I think I only read that the first time I played through the game, and obviously I didn't really understand the game fully at that point. So I think that is talking about something. You'll see. This report details the symptoms that appear when the bacterium that grows inside of the E-Series infects a human. Be sure to read this document thoroughly before dealing with E-Series weaponized assets, hereafter referred to as mold. Initial infection. The mold ingests nutrients from the subject's body to propagate itself and slowly takes over cells within the body. As a side effect of this, the infected subject gains remarkable regenerative abilities. During experiments, we removed arms and legs from test subjects and found that they were able to co-opt the amputated limbs in a matter of minutes. Mid-stage infection. Once the mold reaches the brain, the subject's thoughts become in tune with those of the E-Series asset. The subject starts to hear things and experience hallucinations, and soon comes under complete control of the E-Series asset. If this state continues, the host will lose all sense of ego. Complete infection. After every cell in the body has been taken over by the mold, the subject begins to lose their human form. Physical mutations differ from case to case, but all result in him or her acquiring incredible physical strength. Containing a subject at this stage would be extremely difficult. Okay, so Eveline poisoned everyone, or Eveline infected everyone, and all the enemies that we've been killing are basically the people that the Baker family kidnapped and then like, I guess they turned into the molded, I think, and then you kill them. 10 minutes after dose is death. Necrotoxin E-series dosage test. 5 minutes after dose, vomiting. And 12 minutes after dose, cell calcification. Okay. Let me just make sure. 29, okay, yeah, so 28 was in there, 29 is over there. We'll collect that in a moment. Let's collect this. This project was instigated in 2000 as one of several concepts for the company's NextBES, Next Generation Experimental Battlefield Superiority Initiative, working with technical assistance from HCF to develop a bioweapon for neutralizing combatants en masse with minimal direct contact. NextBAS was later folded and all its assets diverted to this project. What makes this project markedly different from conventional weapons is its ability to turn enemy combatants into allies, converting hostile elements into willing servants. Since this effectively eliminates the costs of not only POW handling, but also combat itself, it's no wonder we had the something and even something organization chomping at the bit to get on board. Now, I don't know what those words are. Again, it could appear in the DLC. I'm guessing like the 3-letter one could be like FBI. No wonder we had the FBI and even, something. I can't work out the other one, organization, but I don't know. Could be wrong, but that's just a random guess. That's the only one I can really guess. The project would never have existed were it not for the discovery in blank of blank, the remarkably progressed vicariant evolution fungus that we commonly term the mutamycete. The fabrication method for each bioweapon was to introduce the mutamycete genome to a pre-stage 4 human embryo and perform cultivation in a controlled environment over a period of 38 to 40 weeks. The resultant organisms were referred to as candidate specimens and graded based on usability from the impractical and faulty. Series A through D to the perfected E series. A common appearance was selected for the bioweapons, that of a roughly 10-year-old girl, to ensure ease of blending in with urban refugee populations. So Series A through D, and then to the perfected E series. So basically they tried, this was developed and then they tried over and over again to make it, and A through D was it failed until they got to the E series and that succeeded. So when they said the D series arm and D series head, they were ingredients from the previous test. So we made the serum for the E series with the ingredients of the previous series, the D series. The first E series specimen, named Eveline, has proven capable of secreting the mutamycete blank from her tissue at will. It is also of note that Eveline's mutamycete imposes a profound control over body and mind when introduced into a host organism. We still have a lot to learn about the mechanism by which Eveline achieves and maintains this control, but the working theory is that the vector is similar to the auto-inducer pheromones used for quorum sensing in Pseudomonas bacteria. Okay, don't know any of those other words, and I'm not going to bother with explanations because this one's a little over the top. Eveline's control is exerted in a series of discrete stages, the first of which is hallucination. Almost immediately after infection, the subject begins to see images of Eveline, though she is not in fact there, and even hear her voice, which is inaudible to anyone else. Auditions with infected subjects throughout the stages of infection reveal that at first, the phantom Eveline appears to be a normal young girl, sometimes desiring companionship or assistance. As time progresses, she begins making more and more extreme demands, including self-mutilation and attacks on other people. The psychological shock this induces helps to break down the mind's natural barriers to Eveline's brainwashing effect, and by the time mental control is achieved, the mutamycete infection has progressed throughout the body's cells, so the body deteriorates? I don't know, blank. Alright, cool, that was a big one, man. I'm tired. Whew. Alright, that's interesting. Why is that file 31? Oh, okay, I know why. Because the last file is in the box there. Okay, so I'm going to stop here though, and we'll read the last two files next time. and hopefully that'll give us just enough time to finish the game. So I want to thank you all for watching episode 20 of Let's Platinum Resident Evil 7. My name is Ultima456, you're the Ultimates, and I'll see you next time.